Alright guys, I'm gonna make a tips and tricks video for Ultimate Hero Survival. So this is a relatively new game on the Roblox. It's just got the 1.5V update with the updated maps and main menu and all that. So alright, let's start this off. Basically when you first enter the game, you're gonna be in this lobby and stuff. And there's gonna be this well, all right? And if I am correct, you should have about 100 gems once you enter the game. So you can use those gems to wish for some characters. So you just do that, and then you keep wishing, so you get something. Oh, I got a Chi Master. Okay. And then once you get that, you can you click play. And you can enter into a game. Meadows is the only map if you need to beat Meadows in order to unlock Old Grove. But basically, you survive for 30 minutes, and then when you survive and beat all the bosses and enemies, then you win the game. So go throughout the game. There'll be quests to complete, and you can claim those quests and you can get rewards. See. And those rewards, you can use them to buy more characters. Yeah, you can also get gold, which you can use put towards the shop right here, and the upgrade shop here too. So just keep unlocking those characters, keep grinding the game. You'll get better, you know. I heard they're gonna be adding a new map too. Oh yeah, when you complete quests, you get achievement points. I got 1720 so far. Oh, by the way, vote for my man, Jetstream Sam here. Anyway, so I'm going to put some codes on the screen that you can activate. So if you go over here, you can activate some codes. So I'm gonna put some codes on the screen for you. Let's see, is there anything else I should go over? All right, let's see. So there's also revive tokens as well. You can use those to revives if you die. There's gold boost, XP boost, and potions too. I'm hoping they add some new characters soon. Hopefully the voting will be over. Then we can get whatever new characters voted the most for. Anyway, I'm gonna go over some good combos, passives, and weapons and stuff. I'm sure you guys won't have most of the characters, but I do know some more early game combos. So when you join the game, it'll have you select a character. For now, I'm just going to select this guy. It'll take a little bit to load in. It might be a little laggy because I know y'all aren't on Xbox or PC. Maybe some of you are on mobile graphics. So it'll make it a little bit more better to run. There's also shift lock, so using directional weapons like my character, the one I'm using right now, he's got a punch. Yeah, you can punch. And then when you level up, you can unlock certain things. You need to reload these. So, the combo I normally use Super Punch, Death Aura, Holy Aura. I use the Orb of Souls, and then I think it's the Fire Breath. So I'll go over what each one does. I think, but basically, Fire Breath is pretty self-explanatory. You see it? Death Aura is kind of like this Holy Aura here. If you walk in it, you die, and then this thing sends out waves of like that Holy Aura. And it does quite a lot of damage. So I like to run that for my weapons. You just gotta wait for Orb of Souls. Orb of Souls is OP because it's like a ball over your head, and then it shoots like the nearest enemy. So it's very helpful. But that's kind of it to the game, you know. I think they'll add some more stuff. You can play with maximum of 4 people. More people is like more enemies and more boss health. So I think about in a minute here, there's gonna be a boss, and I'll show you. All right, hold on. But this game is pretty fun to play, except only thing is you gotta survive for 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes, that's a long time. You play like just 5 rounds, that's like what? That's like a couple hours right there. 2.5 hours for just five rounds. So it definitely does take a while to grind, but trust me, it's all worth it, man. It's all worth it. It's a pretty fun game. Of course, there are some glitches sometimes. Sometimes the music overlaps. Of course, the game isn't perfect. There's also when it lags sometimes quite a bit, and the enemies like for example, they'd still be dead and they'd be just stuck in place. Yeah, there's a couple of bugs to the game, but other than that, it's pretty good. You know. I definitely highly recommend you try out the game. Like, I highly recommend it. So, if you guys get low, if you're like on low HP, you don't want to die, you can use potions. So there's the one I have 38 of. It looks like a stone. That's the extra damage. The one directly to the right of that, that's the smaller potion. The one to the right of that, that's the medium potion, and then to the right, that's the big potion. It like basically heals your entire health. So if you keep doing quests, you get a lot of potions. You can get a lot of potions. Still waiting for that boss to spawn in. Oh yeah, I forgot to say there's also ambushes. So you gotta watch out for that. So they spawn all around you and surround you. So what I suggest doing is, if you got a directional weapon, use your directional weapon to create a opening like this, and then you go to the outside, and then have them all group up into a small bunch so that you can kill them all at once, and then you can walk, get all that XP, just like this. Look it. And you got all this XP right here. You see? Look at it. I already leveled up from now. You see? And there's also ambushes with bosses. I highly suggest you take care of the smaller enemies first, because like, you can't jump over them. You can't jump over them. If they surround you like this, you're dead. Like, it'll do more damage than the boss probably, especially if it's like an ambush. They're all surrounding you. So create an opening, kill all those enemies, and then take care of the boss. The boss, you should be able to take care of the boss. Yeah, you see the 2 bosses. It should be pretty easy if you got directional weapons. If you're starting out directional weapons, you have the archer and the knight. They both got directional weapons. The knight got the sword. And then the archer, he's got like bows and stuff. But I'm pretty sure you do start out with knight and archer. If you don't, then. But I definitely suggest you start farming characters the second you get to the room. Then you can get something good, you know. And then bosses, they drop chests. And they also got this like super big XP ball. So you can level up almost instantly from that little XP ball. You see that little pink XP ball that was right there? You didn't see it? Oh, it's probably for that one thing. But they do give you some nice juicy loot from those chests. But they only give you upgrades to what you already have. You can also unlock like 3 chests. Like, if you open a chest, then there will be like 3 slots or 5 slots sometimes, very rarely.